Okay, good morning, grade 8. Today I'm going to start with your physics practice 1 questions. I hope you all have done your work. Before I start the questions though, let me run through again what is the whole thing about. Now this whole practice is about speed of the wave. And the only formula that you need to remember the most is V equals to F lambda, the one over here. Okay? Right, let's go through the sample questions first. First sample question says, a wave has a frequency of 50 Hz and a wavelength 10 meters. What is the speed of the wave? Okay, now if you don't understand that, let's try to go back to what we know. There are a few formulas you learned when you started the wave chapter. First thing is period, which is a capital T. What is period? It is the number of seconds or how much time you take to complete one oscillation. So time taken over number of oscillations. Okay, your answer will be in how many seconds or minutes or hours. That is a period. A frequency is the opposite of a period. It is a small f. As I said, it's opposite, right? So number of oscillations is up divided by the time taken. Okay, why is it opposite? Because period is how many seconds for one oscillation. Frequency is how many oscillations in 1 second. That's why they are opposite to each other. And the answer will always come out in, no matter what number, the unit is per second. But remember, we have another term for this. It's called Hertz. Okay. So because these two are opposite of each other, there's a new formula that they found out is easier to remember in case they give you frequency and you must find period, or they give you period and you must find frequency. So what's that formula? T equals to 1 divided by frequency. Or frequency is equals to 1 divided by period T. Okay. Then you also learn the formula that the speed of the wave, V, is equals to frequency times wavelength. How do you find your wavelength? This is where you must either, they'll give you in the question in the words, for example like this, they give you the wavelength there of 10 meter. If they don't give you in words, okay, usually they do, if they don't give you in words, it's a graph. And if it's a graph, you can only find out from a displacement displacement distance graph. Okay, displacement distance graph is where you see, for example, I'm going to draw one complete wave cycle here. This is one wave cycle, correct? Then I'm going to draw the half of another. Okay, so from here to here, say that the distance is, this is 0, this is 2, this is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, if I ask you what is the distance to complete one whole wave, is it 12 cm? No, it's not. Because 12 cm is one whole wave and the start of another wave. So you see one complete cycle, it is 8 cm. So your wavelength from this graph is 8 cm. Okay, if you want to find another way to use another way to find the wavelength, you can see from peak to peak. From this peak to this peak, it is 10 cm minus 2 cm, which is also 8 cm, no matter where you look to find, as long as it is one complete cycle, one wave, or a wave from the top to the top, or if your wave was continuing down here, it will be from bottom to bottom. 14 minus 6, you still get 8. Okay, that is your wavelength here. So say I give you the wavelength is 8 cm, and I say the frequency is 3 Hz. Okay, given in a question. What is my speed? The speed of my wave is frequency times lambda. Same formula again. Okay, Same formula. What is my frequency? 3 Hertz times 8 cm. Okay, 3 times 8, 24. Your unit is cm per second. Now, who doesn't understand this? It's because, remember, when it comes to a speed, it's always the length first, the length unit, and then over time. Okay, so if I was giving you a wavelength of 8 meter, then your speed of the wave will be 24 meters per second. But this is cm. So your wavelength and your speed is cm per second. Where did the per second come from? Remember I told you frequency is per second, or also known as hertz. So this hertz, if you change it back to per second, that's where you get the time unit. So it's always length per second. 3 times 8, 24. cm per second. Okay, that is the sample question. We will discuss the rest of the questions together on Zoom.